Okay, here we are for round one. I've actually changed it to round one this time. I haven't forgotten. I have a little note on my deck that says change the OBS overlay. So this is the deck. If you want to just see it before I join match, I'm going to join match here. You should have paused. That was your mistake. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to pull this over a little bit so you guys can see everything. Yeah, that's right. I won the die roll skillfully. A little two-lander here. I'm going to keep this. I'm probably going to go turn one Delver, which, you know, would be better in Modern, but I mean, it's okay here. Turn two, I'm going to go Shaper Sanctuary, because, I mean, I could go turn one Shaper Sanctuary, then Delver, but I want to get the extra point of damage in, because allegedly there's a very little one-mana removal in this set. If he Skullduggery's turn one, I mean, I'll be punished, but we don't even know if he's playing black yet, so I think, you know, game two, if I have the same hand, and he showed me a Skullduggery that he's willing to use on a Jungle Delver, then of course I will reverse the situation. Now, if he plays a Swamp here and Skullduggery's me, I mean, yeah, I mean, I got. I mean, but it's so unlikely. He would wait till end step as, oh my god. He would wait till end step to do it? No. Oh my god. Are you serious? Oh my god. I was gonna be so triggered there, because I was like, he should wait till end step, because it might be a better target on turn two. Now again, I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the creature out. So okay, attack all. Yeah, that was a pretty lucky draw for us. I mean, obviously we want to get a land here sometime soon, but you know, next turn we do have a play. It's not the best play, especially if he removes our creature. Now I'm like, oh, why didn't I play that on turn two? But I want to be mana efficient there, and yeah, this isn't that bad. We drew a land. That's good. So I can attack him down, and then he'll go to 17. He'll attack me with an equipped thing. How much does this cost to equip? 2. I think I'm just gonna. And then the problem is if he has Skullduggery. Yeah, I'm gonna attack once here, because the problem is if he plays, let's say, a swamp, equips Prying Blade, leaves the swamp up, he goes to attack, I use my dive down on my Shaper's Apprentice, and then he has Skullduggery. I'm just completely blown out because he can use that on the stack. Wow, natural, Esper, easy games, easy life. The old Devil's Mana base here getting me, so. Let's see what he's got. And he actually only had the Indestructible spell up, so we wouldn't have gotten, so that's unfortunate that he's gonna get in for 3 lifelink here. But if we draw a land next turn, we can play our unblockable guy, bounce this guy, and still have a 2/1 flyer, so pretty good. Actually, I forgot about the treasure as well, and I should have known he was playing a 3-color deck because of this, so I'm not going to attack now. Though I should have attacked with this. Okay, yeah, so making mistakes early on, he should be on 19, because I should have attacked with this. I'm going to, what does he block with this? Yeah, shouldn't let him get that treasure. Not as focused as I should be. So basically I should be down a trick, he should be down a creature, and he should be down a treasure. So this is the great thing. I'm gonna just I'm gonna let him blink first, because he has, like, I'm gonna say okay, and he has to kind of use his combat trick first. I'm like, fine. Okay, yeah, that's the trade. That's fine for me. Hopefully he has to use a treasure here. Queen's Commission. Land. Easy games. Okay. Man, I'd hate to misclick on himself, you know, that would be... Is it other? Because he can't misclick? No, it's Acridge. You could click him by accident. That'd be gross. This is also pretty gross, because he's going to go Prying Blade, equip, attack, and I have to go no blocks. So he's going to gain some life. He's going to get a treasure. He's going to be enjoying life. Yeah. It took 2 mana to do that, but he's getting a mana back, so this is actually quite nice by him. Okay, so he definitely has a trick. Like almost 100% guaranteed. So I'm not going to block this one. Like, and it's obviously, like, it's a Skullduggery trick or the +2 plus Vampire Zeal trick. So we might actually get him next turn with Dive Down with that, which is going to be pretty sweet. So he has Vampire Zeal, Skullduggery, or yeah, I mean some other actual combat trick. Ugh, double blue. So this is pretty sad. We have to play this guy out, and then next turn we Storm Sculptor again. And yeah, I can't really block here. So. Or no, I can't attack, because then he's just going to get more treasure. It's going to be getting out of control. He already is out of control, and I should really have my creature alive, down, dive down. So, yeah, misplaced on my part. But then he would have this situation, so it kind of worked out. Yeah, it didn't really, though. Like, he has 6 cards in hand, then they must be all gas, I assume. So I'm just going to snap the block here. So block here, make him use a trick on Jungle Delver. I mean, it's a bit risky because then I don't have a Storm Skull to play next turn. But I don't want to give him a treasure, so I will block. I mean, he has to use a trick on it, so. Slash of Talons. Sweet, I get a draw card, that's nice. I forgot that was out there. Yes, I will use Shapers. Oh my days, okay, hold on. Can I move this? It's targeting this. River Herald's Boon. Okay. And then so that was an amazing draw there. Yeah, I completely forgot Shaper Sanctuary was out there. I'm just an absolute drag, but Shaper Sanctuary put in work. Playing that in Standard now, actually, it's pretty sweet, especially against control. And now I'm not going to bounce the Jungle Delver. I'll probably, if I don't draw a land, I'll probably end step put a counter on him. Yeah, our opponent's got to do something here. I mean, we've got a 3/3 and a 3/2 unblockable with Shaper Sanctuary, so even if he has some removal spells to finish these guys off, well, maybe not this guy because he's got Hexproof, but this guy will draw another card, so. But he's probably going to play a big Queen's Agent, or Bishop's Agent, a Queen's Commission. That's not quite big. It's kind of small, actually. That's a good draw for us. I could go Gopala, but we already have pseudo hexproof. I mean, not pseudo. I mean, it's not hexproof, but we draw a card for every time he attacks. So I think I'm just gonna attack with this guy. And this is actually like normally if I was in his shoes, I'm like, okay, he's got a big combat trick or something. It's not as obvious because I could just be putting a counter on this end step. And I would probably play Kapala normally, but I do have Shaper Sanctuary out, so at least I'm going to get a card if he does remove one of my guys. So, you know, there's an offset to it. I don't know, he must be, the blue must be the splash, because I've seen 4 white cards, I've seen no black cards, but I've seen 2 swamps. So, yeah. Maybe we'll see him play a black card or a blue card now. Looks like he's going to go to attacks first, maybe? No? Okay, he's just tapping his mana better. Oh, sweet. Man, Shaper Sanctuary is just putting in work. Yeah, I'll definitely use his ability. Sure. So he should really sacrifice a treasure to equip this to this, right? I mean, right? Which is great, because he's going to be tapped out of mana. I'm going to flash in Windstrider and get him. This is actually a pretty sick turn for us because we can go we can bounce this guy to our hand and play this guy again. And we're actually amazingly, like, I think I've been, you know, talking through my thought process like a decent bit more than I usually do, which I'm going to try and do more. Because people are always trying to like explain your plays, or like talk about the card more. Oh, Hostage Taker. I mean, we still draw a card off this. This is hilarious. But obviously, you know, with Kapala, you would have to pay an extra 2 mana. I love it. Shaper's Sanctuary has drawn me 3 cards this game. Wow, there's a good one. And he's only taking, I mean, he's taking a Windstrider. It's pretty solid. But we can bounce Hostage Taker to our hand. We get Windstrider back. He's got to use it again. We draw another card. Like, that's just hilarious. Like, it's just, oh, this deck is very cool. Very cool. Do I want you to get a trade? I think I should snap off the trade for Jungle Delver here. Okay. Yeah, Jungle Delver. I mean, obviously it was a card for half a card, but still. I'm not going to let him get a treasure. Ugh, tapped my mana wrong. I could have played Kapala. I mean, it's not the worst, because I played Tishana's Wayfinder. Definitely a worthy splash from him, by the way, with the Hostage Taker. Yeah, so Kapala would have been better. He would have had to pay a lot of mana to use this Hostage Taker. Yeah, he would have paid 2 more mana. Yes, I will draw my 4th card off Shaper Sanctuary. That is just absolute gas. Hold on 1 sec. Close my door there. Yeah, so he wouldn't have been able to equip that. Probably play this. I mean, this seems just sweet. Go to attacks first. No, I don't want to concede game. Yeah, like just these. I hope I don't deck myself now with this. Dun 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 dun. Play a Windstrider. I have a 7/7 that he can't steal, but he can kill, so you know, that'd be unfortunate. But he's got to pay a card to do it. That's hilarious. I mean, I'll get to draw a card. But we have backup plan is Jade Guardian +1 with the wind. Hopefully this is just Windstrider. No, my Windstrider. Traitor. Traitor to the cause. Oh, great. If that is his turn, that is a weak, weak turn. Okay, so 6 plus 8, or no, plus 7. So 7, 9, 9 and 6 is 15, so I'm just going to go 1 with the wind here. And probably attack all. Probably, oh no, it's 1 less damage, cancel. Oh, that's flying? Okay, that was a dumb move because I forgot Windstrider had flying. Absolute drag. He's just gonna jump. That was a foolish move of me, but it's kind of the foolish move of I'm so far ahead that I'm probably not gonna get punished for it. And I'm gonna hold up Depths of Desire. Pretty rare to have 3 rares, or 2 rares and a mythic on your limited table. Wow, didn't even mean to click that. But yeah. Win game 1. Scroll over. You can kind of see everything. I mean, the deck's great. I could cancel his Hostage Taker, but we do have like Depths of Desire. Well, I forgot we had 2 Depths of Desire. We also have Jade Guardians he can't steal. We have Shaper's Sanctuary, we're going to draw a card at least. We have Dive Down to protect it. Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of things in Kapala as well, so I'm just going to submit this. This seems like absolute gas. And we'll remember to block his Prime Blade creatures because we don't want him getting treasure. To get a splash off, to get an early Hostage Taker, that could be absolutely crucial. Yeah, some definite misplays from me there, even though I won, so I mean, obviously that can happen, but yeah, that sounds okay. I'll probably keep it. It's got a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and it's got both colors of the land, so any spell we draw, we'll most likely be able to play it, so I'm going to keep it. Also, it's not like he had like 1-drops, 2-drops, 3-drops. He kind of just had 3-color mana base, and that's an unfortunate draw for us. But it doesn't really matter because we still have our 3 and 4-drop. Shaper's Apprentice. That's kind of odd in his deck. He didn't seem to have, I mean, any Merfolk that I can think of, and also blue was the splash. So I'm a little bit confused as to why that's in his deck. But I could be wrong, he might have just not drawn his Merfolk half, but he seemed to have a lot of umpires. But hopefully he doesn't have anything here. He doesn't. So I'm just going to play this. Obviously it's not the best use of it, but still going to tap his guy down. It's still pretty good. It's going to save me 2 damage because he would attack with this, willing to trade with this, whereas I'm not willing to trade this for this. I mean, I potentially would, but he's got combat tricks up and whatnot. Ooh, okay, that's, I mean, I don't know about that. Okay, February wins. I didn't see much flying though. I only saw like the 1/1 vampires, and yeah, I don't really get that one. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna play a little bit off mana curve here, and play this just for the protection aspect of it. Especially since he could have Hostage Taker next turn, and now he doesn't have Hostage Taker next turn. I mean, he does, but he's not gonna do it because he wouldn't get the creature, you know. So. Oh no, it's only spells. Maybe it's not abilities. Oh no, abilities. Okay, yeah. Oh man. Okay, he's putting the pressure on us here. I'd love to bounce that though. With we have 2 Depths of Desires in our deck, so we've got time to draw that. Hey, there we go. So I think mana efficiency, I'll just flash in Windstrider end step, then next turn I can go Herald Secret Stream +1 with the wind. And I'll probably pass turn here, or I could trade this for this. Oh, I'll pass turn. I mean, that's a nice little combo there, but like for actual flying creatures, I think we saw 0. So we had 2 Queen's Commissions. What else? This, which I guess technically has flying if you have another Merfolk, but we didn't see any of the Merfolk in his deck. Maybe black was the splash. No blocks. Oh yeah, black might have been the splash for Hostage Taker. Uh oh, don't be a flyer. Not a flyer again. For me, I don't think that this would be in my deck. Okay. Excuse me. No. Don't even have any +1/+1 encounters yet. So I'm going to play this. Bounce this guy. Play one with the wind on this guy, which seems, you know, counterintuitive because he already has flying, but we're worried about this 4/4 flyer here. And we are behind on life total, so I'm going to pass turn for now. I mean, obviously if he attacks, I'll be suspicious. But I could wait one turn. Yeah, I can wait one turn if he attacks. Because I can go to 6, and then I can draw River Herald's Boon, you know, Depth's Desire. So, yeah, I've got. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it to wait one turn because you have Dive Down, Depth's Desire, Crash Ramparts, River Herald's Boon. So that is 6 cards that will favor me in the combat trick. Excuse me. As I said, bit of a cold. So hopefully he doesn't attack, and that would imply that he doesn't have a trick. Also, this isn't great because it's a really good River Herald's Goon target. Yeah, so come on, don't attack. Attack all? Wow. Okay, so he has something, but we're facing lethal here, so we're going to have to block. Okay. But I can block in a way that I think +1/+1 and untap all. Yeah, so I'll try and play around that. So +1/+1 wouldn't get me here. +1 would get me there. So if it's the if it's the untap all creatures and give them +1/+1, then, you know, I'll lose both my guys, he'll lose both his guys, but he'll lose this guy and I won't lose this guy. So that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Yeah. Obviously, if it's an individual, you know, Vampire Zeal, he's gonna get me here, and he would have gotten me here anyway, so. If that's the case, then I'm gonna lose this person and this person. So maybe he's letting damage happen, and then he's gonna kind of play a swamp and steal my guy. Which maybe I shouldn't have blocked with Kapala then. Okay. Okay. So we have 2 blockers, so I'm gonna attack all here. I mean, this is 8 damage. This is no joke. If we draw some kind of maybe pump spell, I mean, we can get him next turn. Crash Ramparts will get him next turn on the Xaxes, unless he plays a flyer. So I'm kind of confused at that attack. I think he had a combat trick like Vampire Zeal, and he's like, oh wait a minute, he's on 6, next turn I can get him for 6 on the dot if he attacks, which he presumably will. Or maybe I'll still trade with his, not trade, get his Windstrider. So I think that's what our opponent was thinking. So Tishana would be an amazing out, we would draw 5 cards. Big fan of Tishana, by the way, big fan. I wonder if she'll be a Planeswalker next set, that'd be cool. But they already have Kiora, so I don't know if they're going to do another blue-green one. And then there's Kapala as well. He could be Planeswalker, but it'd be probably mono blue. And then there's already Jace, so I don't know if they would give blue Jace. I mean, 2 blue Planeswalkers for a thing. I mean, I suppose they'd sometimes do that, you know. Well, actually, trying to think of when they did that. I mean, again, I'm only playing some Battle for Zendikar, so. But there's probably one obvious one smacking me in the face. Like, I know there was 2 Chandras in the set, but that was due to the sets, then screwing up the sets and whatever. Opponent's deep in the tank here. That's always good to see. Hopefully he's got no plays. That'd be nice. I'm just gonna quick 2-0. But yeah, I'm super excited for this microphone I'm gonna get. Watch like a little YouTube video. Shout out to that YouTube video. I definitely don't know it though. I can't remember. It's somewhere in my history. And it was like the top 10 mics, and he kind of gave an example of like, this is the audio without audio editing, blah blah blah. And then he did the blue ice one. I was like, well, it's way better without it. Like, it's obviously it was a slightly bit better with editing, but without it there was no static or anything. It was just amazing. So hopefully that's going to be sweet. Looks like he's finally playing something now. Okay, I'm just a drag because... Oh, no, yeah, I can just double block, and yeah, okay. Okay, so I actually was right that he had that, but I forgot that he could just untap his guy. So he's forcing the trade here. Now, if he's got 2 combat tricks, you know, so be it. It is not. I go to 1. He's going to force me to draw, you know, one of my 4 outs? 5 outs? And that wasn't out there. So do I attack all or just for 5? Probably all. And I mean, if he's got a removal spell, he's got a removal spell. It's got to be instant speed because he's going to go to combat first. He's pretty annoyed because I haven't scooped, you know, so he's probably like, oh no. And I know Legion's Judgment, which is... Oh no, that's 4 or greater actually, that wouldn't get me, so... Yeah. Hopefully he scoops here. I hope he doesn't have Depths of Desire, because that would be very sad. Especially... because I don't think his deck's very good. Shots fired. I said GG's, nice guy. Sweet, so that's match 1, and or round 1 even, so thanks for watching.